We've handed over our food security to someone else, and they're here to help you take it back. It's the Farm to Table Direct Show with Ryan and Keith.
Are now going to struggle
Right.
to get this product.
Right. I don't know how they're going to resolve this problem, but we are having a fertilizer crisis right here in the United States.
Oh, absolutely.
And even, I don't remember all the states that was involved in it, but I know Oklahoma's involved in it, Texas is involved in it, and a couple of other states who have decided that this year they're just not going to farm over millions of acres this year.
So again, when we read a report from 1970 that talked about paying farmers to not farm, and here we are in 2022.
Well, I hadn't even heard that they were paying them, but
irregardless,
just the fact that they've decided that we're not going to farm, well, obviously that goes to supply and demand. Well, the demand is not going away, but the supply is.
Well, and bro, I'm going to link this. I mean, you brought this up, and I mean, I'll be honest with you, folks. I glanced at this stuff this week in preparation, but that's as far as I got. So when this is just coming
to your ears,
to my ears, as much as yours to some degree, but this thought that just popped in my head is very much what's about to be an impromptu thought, but it's going to connect a little piece of tissue for you that each and every one of us feel every single day.
Right.
You just mentioned millions of acres, correct? Or a large amount of acreage.
Yes.
That's not going to be farmed.
That's correct.
Now, we're from this part of the country.
Right.
And I know what they grow. And it is a lot of corn. It's a lot of wheat. It's a lot of those types of crops. Well, corn is in everything that you touch. It's in your gasoline that you put in your gas tank because of ethanol requirements. Yep. It's in your breads. It's in all of those products.
Oh, yeah.
We get into that. Well, guess what? Cows, your dairy cows for your milk and all those things, they consume those grains and corns and things as well. So the less of that stuff that is on the market is available because the crops aren't being grown and harvested, creates a problem within that specific.
So what you're saying is that when it harms wheat, it's not just harming a loaf of bread.
No.
It's harming foods for
all kinds of things.
Because it's an ingredient in so many different foods.
Right. I mean, chicken feed has corn in it.
Right.
Has grains in it, has those type of things. Cattle feed.
Right, when they finish cattle.
Right. All those things have all of that stuff in it. And not to mention, as I said, we're feeling the pinch at the pump already on gas prices.
Right. It can only get worse.
That's right. Because if there's a shortage of corn, there was already that. I mean, that's why a loaf of bread costs what it costs. That's why a gallon of milk costs what it costs. It's part of the equation. Is when they implemented part of this environmental stuff, they implemented putting ethanol into fuel. It drove that price because now there's a higher demand than there is a supply.
Right.
You know, now it's great for the corn farmer, but not so great for for me and you at the pump.
No. And
or in the grocery aisle.
And here's something that I'll say also. And I mean, I'm sure that most of our audience has already seen this point, but today the prices are high. Well, this wave of not farming has not gone through yet.
No. This is new.
This is still to come.
Right. And I mean, we're suffering the backlash of the shutdown.
That's right.
Already. And this is just going to go, but that was a little side note and I hated throwing it in. I hated sidetracking.
No, but I think that was right on point.
That you see where this is going and what one thing, a fertilizer shortage, which is big, where that's leading and what that's going to cause. And that's just on a surface analysis without even digging in, just knowledge of trade.
Hey folks, this is Keith with the Farm to Table Direct Show. If you found value in the content that we provided for you here today, we ask that you'd please consider joining our channel or at farmtotabledirectshow.com. That is the farm, the number 2, directshow.com. Until next time, prepare for the unexpected and keep it local.